What you're looking at is a matchmaking corner in China. Parks where parents gather with printed profile hoping to find a partner for their adult children. You've probably scrolled past videos like this before, but what you might not know, in cities like Guangzhou, men attend for free while women have to pay. And in some so-called high-end matchmaking services, women are charged up to 150,000 yuan just to be introduced to someone. That may sound strange, especially in a country where men outnumber women by 30 million. And yet, in some urban dating circles, people are saying for every 50 women, there's only one man truly eligible. What's really going on here? In 2024, marriage restriction in China dropped by more than 20%, falling to just 6.1 million couples. At the same time, the number of single adults has already surpassed 240 million and is projected to reach 400 million by the end of the year. China has officially entered the age of super single. But this is just the tip of an iceberg. So what lies beneath the surface? Why aren't young people in China getting married anymore? What are they afraid of? Or are they just simply opting out? In today's video, let's take a closer look at China's changing marriage market and what it reveals about love, money, and modern life. In 2023, the average cost of a wedding in China hovered around 330,000 yuan, covering bouquets, photography, and gift money. That doesn't include a car, house, and dowry. Put it all together, a traditional marriage setup can easily surpass 1 million yuan. For a young man in rural China earning 4,000 yuan per month, that's 7 years of work without spending a cent. Even in cities like Shenzhen, where salaries are higher, half of the population earn less than 6,000 yuan per month. For them, it means a marriage alone equals 4.5 years of full savings. A house down payment equals 13 plus more years. So it's not just fair, it's math. And when something feels impossible, our brain's natural response is avoidance. We don't fight, we just step away. So it's not that young people won't marry, many just simply can't. Then there's a pressure amplified by social media. Marriage isn't about love anymore, it's a performance. Weddings are marketed as investment, dowries are flaunted like status symbols, and anyone unable to meet these standards is told implicitly or explicitly, you're not marriage material. And what about kids? According to the China Family Planning Association, raising a child to age 17 costs 538,000 yuan. At university, you're looking at 618,000 yuan. That's nearly 7 times the average GDP per capita, a heavier burden than in Japan and the US. In the end, this isn't about people giving up on love, it's about love being priced out of reach. According to China's 2020 census, there are 70.5 million more men than women in their prime dating years, basically an entire country of bachelors. But this isn't just about numbers, it's about where people live, how much they earn, and what they are looking for in love. About 60% of single men are in rural areas, while 70% single women live in the cities. That's actually a huge mismatch. In the countryside, incomes are often low. In the cities, opportunities and expectations are higher. In 2022, 63% of university students in China were women. These educated women are more likely to stay in cities, pursue their career, and seek emotional or intellectual compatibility, not just economic support. But in many rural towns, old traditions still shape life. Sons inherit land, daughters marry out, and women's ambition is often undervalued. The result? Women don't want to marry down, men can't marry up, and both get called 剩男 or 剩女, leftovers literally. Expect they're not even in the same places or the same mindset. This leads to the situation you saw at the beginning of the video. Urban matchmaking corners are filled with women despite China's male supply. The result? A growing pool of singles. Not just they don't exist for each other, but they just cannot meet in the middle. Beyond costs and compatibility, there is a third and quieter force pushing people away from marriage: work. In China's ultra-competitive job market, 996 culture, working 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 6 days a week is still widespread. Even in normal office jobs, unpaid overtime and constant burnout are routine. The pressure is relentless. As one viral comment put it, I make just enough money to survive, not to live. Love, marriage, that's luxury I can't afford, emotionally or financially. So what happens? People check out, not because they're lazy, often because they are just exhausted. This generation is increasingly referred to as NEET, no education, employment, or training. A twist on the UK's needs, but with a uniquely Chinese context. Similar patterns have emerged across Asia, like Japan's Ikikomori and Korea's Sambo generation. In China, we see growing numbers of young people quitting, lying flat, 躺平, or retreating from traditional life milestones altogether. Because when your job drains your energy, your time, and your identity, there's not much left to give to a partner, to a marriage, or to a child. In recent years, the Chinese government has launched several campaigns offering cash bonuses for marriage and childbirth, child subsidies, simplify marriage restriction requiring only an ID. At the same time, divorce has become more difficult to obtain through mandatory cooling off period and strict legal requirement. But these measures don't seem to be working. As people complain, you cannot just trick me into marriage by offering me some 1,000 yuan. Unless deeper problems are addressed, like housing costs, work pressure, or unequally gender expectations, young people won't just decide to get married and have children. The core truth is simple. Marriage shouldn't feel like a pressure. Love shouldn't treat it like a transaction. And having a child doesn't mean that you have to sacrifice your whole future. The solution isn't complicated. Make life livable and people will choose to live it fully. What about you? What's the situation in your country? Young people in your country also don't want to get married? Thank you so much for watching it. And if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe for more stories.